Time to bring the thunder. Let the heavens rage! Zeus!
Hello everyone, Toys here with another video. Reiju LZ Weekly. Thank you all for your support. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Soon we will reach 300 subscribers, another milestone for myself. Thank you all so much one more time. So in today's series, which is a bit shorter, it's not the GGB locals, it's our team weekly, we call it like this. Every Thursday night we have our own, let's call it hobby room, where we meet at least once a week to have some fun, play test, and this is why I chose to play here Reiju. Some of you guys know, when Reiju came out, I was a Reiju main player, a believer, and I still think it's a good leader if you do not face Blackbeard. If you face Blackbeard, it's pretty much an auto lose. And yeah, so let's go into the game against Katakuri, against my teammate Alzat Sun Wukong. He plays Kata. I lost the dice roll, so I go second. Seeing here my stage, which is really good. Using stage ability, trashing big Ichichi. Now thinking like, what should I take? I'm taking the big Reiju here, so I have another target to trash for next turn. But basically I'm looking for smaller bodies now here. Okay, I have the Reiju, the small Reiju here, which is definitely the right target. So it's always a big question, like in this situation, as you saw with the stage, I took the big Reiju, but I would have also the option to take the small Reiju. I mean, I'm not sure what is the right way here. For me itself, I always choose the big one rather, so to have it at least in the trash and hope to see then the smaller one afterwards to be able to profit from the on-play abilities. So my opponent plays here, I think this is the Onami, Banish. So he goes here, Banish. I'm just realizing that the angle here, it's not so the best, sorry for that. It's because our table is quite bright. So you see we have quite a lot of space. We can fit up to 10 players on this one table, which is quite cool. So I defended this. Of course I don't want to take any banish hits. And here you see, I see two Gamma Knives. By the way, this list is inspired from one of probably the most famous Reiju players, René, he is called in the social medias. I'm not sure if his real life is also René, at this point shut out. I'm trying out his list, which he tried in a regional, if I'm not wrong. I'm just not sure which one. And yeah, just want to have a little bit fun. Using here stage ability. Unfortunately, I don't see here small Ichichi, but I'm taking the big Ichichi just to be able to trash it again away. Anyway, I will play here probably Reiju and drawing 3 cards. I don't know if every one of you know what Reiju does, but basically the leader says as soon as you're doing a minus ability, you can draw one. And then you have always the, let's call it the small rangers and the big rangers. The small rangers can cheat out a big ranger, and most of the time the big ranger has a specific effect. So going here 7, my opponent counters out, quite interesting, he wants to stay healthy. So I'm playing here the small Reiju ability -1, trashing, and playing the big Reiju from trash or hand. And if I have 5 of less cards, I draw 2, and then due to the minus ability, my leader ability triggers as well, drawing additional 1, so I draw just 3 cards. But as you see, I don't see so many cards I really need. I mean, I have the judge. If I'm not wrong, it's a one-off. So this one definitely I can keep and check if I'm able to use him in the later stage of the game. My opponent is now on 5 dons, if I'm not wrong. So he could definitely play a Nami here, which would be super annoying, but I can't play around Nami. So 5 into lead first. Yeah. Seeing a stage. And then here, probably, yeah, it's a Nami. He trashes something with trigger and KOs 5 cost or less. And if he has, I think, 3 or less cards, he draws even 1. Actually a really strong yellow card, to be honest. I'm top decking here another Reiju, which is definitely good. But you see there is a slight mistake I did. Actually, I should have counter out, because now I have actually too many cards in my hand to profit from the Reiju ability, because I'm not able to go down into 5 cards in hand. So I think this I could slightly play it better. So this is definitely a lesson for you guys if you're playing Reiju. But for me, I didn't touch this deck for, it's a good question, but definitely a couple of months ago, so I'm a little bit roasted. But it reminded myself again, like, okay, probably you should have counter out. So like this, you at least had the chance to try to be somehow on 5 hands. But what I can do here, I can definitely play Ichichi to build up some pressure, and then I can also play stage, another stage, another searcher, just to see my pieces, which it's not so bad. So yellow thing is doing yellow things. Trigger, which is really annoying. I just forgot her name, but you know probably which one it is. Using Ichichi, playing big Ichichi due to the fact that I draw. Unfortunately, Porsche now. Porsche would be very strong, because with Porsche I could cheat Ichichi out for 1 don less. And then I would have 2 dons open. I could maybe start, to play maybe another stage, another searcher, but like this. I'm choosing here either to play the searcher or the stage. Going here for the stage probably, because I'm not sure if I need this Gum Gum knife. This Gamma knife, I mean. Gum Gum knife. Combination between GGG and Gamma knife. That would be crazy. Jokes aside. Yeah, I'm not sure if I need this Gamma knife here, so I think stage would be better and just get rid of this Gamma knife probably. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's the right choice if I'm doing it. Yeah. So filtering my deck again. Here we see another Ichichi, which we definitely take into hand. This is the best card actually. We can also say that if Reiju does not see Ichichi combo, yeah, it's a difficult matchup. But you have enough tools to search for him. You have your stage, which I play 4 times in the deck. You have the new Sanji Searcher, which came out here in OP10. This one is actually replacing the event. If you remember, guys, there was a 1-cost event, which is basically doing the same like the Sanji. But the Sanji, of course, is a 1k counter. So due to the fact you replace 4 bricks with 4 1k counters, this helps you definitely out. And the consistency to see the stage is the same. You could consider to add maybe 1 or 2 stage more, just to have max consistency to always hit the stage. So here my opponent plays, I think this is the Robin, which trashes a life of mine if I have 3 or more lives. So really strong here from my opponent. I'm countering here out. 7k swing. So this one here. I mean, my opponent has 4 bodies on his field and leader, so I have to start to think like, okay, am I allowed here to take the life? Probably not, to be honest. Otherwise, he can try to finish me next turn. Just 2 big swings. So I think I gave here 2k, 1k, which is a little bit annoying because the Reiju, the small Reiju I could need to get back some cards in my hand, but I was just probably too scared. I'm not sure if this is the right decision here. If I remember well, I will counter out. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about Reiju. Have you played Reiju 2? How is her position in the current meta? As I told you, I believe it's a good A tier deck as long as you do not face Blackbeard. If you face Blackbeard, then it's probably a B tier deck. I would say Blackbeard is the only hard counter to this deck. Of course, you have other matchups, which is not easy, but still, Blackbeard just shuts off your whole, let's say, engine, the idea behind this leader's ability and playstyle. So yeah, it's not fun against Blackbeard. I played it and it just doesn't make fun. So yes, as I mentioned, I'm countering out here. Just a little bit scared of the potential to die in the next turn. Yeah, I'm still not sure if this is the right decision. Here I can now play actually 2 Porsches, but I don't have another target. So using here stage, throwing away Judge, so Judge is not an option anymore. If I would eat this live, let's say, it would be interesting. I would have Lil Reiju and Lil Ichichi 2 times Porsche. I would do -4 Dawn in this turn, which would be probably crazy, but I would establish my board quite wide. And I would also draw basically 3 cards plus 2 cards from each Porsche. If I'm lucky enough, I can see at least a 1k or maybe a 2k. So first thing first, we go here with Porsche. There is no target, so it's a whiff. Porsche allows you to take a Foxy Pirate card back to your hand, including herself. And then you are able to play a purple 4000 power or less character. So Porsche, it's really nice in this deck. And then here, due to the -Dawn ability, I'm drawing additional card. Yeah, maybe to be honest, it would have been better to try to take the life and try to build up my hand. Of course, here I'm going to try to get rid of his 2 characters, even though if I KO... I just forgot her name. But the 4 cost there, which he played with Trigger on KO, he gets alive. So I'm playing here Searcher Sanji just to get a 2k. Bottom decking 2 Porsche. At this stage of the game it doesn't matter anymore. So using Ichichi here to minusing so the question is, is it Kikunoke? I just forgot it. Yeah, you have to know something, guys, about me, and that's a real fact. I never watched the anime, so all my One Piece character knowledge I learned with playing One Piece OPTCG. So I never watched the anime, I never read the manga, so I'm just ready to get spoiled. If I see there a video on YouTube, I'm watching it. So for me, it doesn't matter if if I have if I see some spoilers or whatever. So that's why I have some trouble sometimes with mentioning names of the characters. And here again, what a beautiful life for my opponent. Yellow does yellow things. Another trigger, which is perfect for my opponent. And I think, yeah, due to the fact of this, probably if I would have here now only one life, I'm not sure if I will be able to survive, to be honest. Just too many triggers. I think my opponent saw pretty much everything he needs for this matchup. So he saw a Nami on the right point. He had 2 triggers. He had Robin, which is also quite annoying. So I'm not able to clear his board efficient enough, because he triggers them again out. So this is, yeah, this is yellow. But to be honest, anyway, yellow is not in a good let's say tier right now, in my opinion. I'm not sure if I even can consider a Katakuri or Enel as A tier. Maybe Enel a little bit more, due to the fact that there are so many people still playing Dofi. But Katakuri, I would say Katakuri is probably a B tier deck. So another Nami here. So yeah, my opponent just saw everything he needs. But it will be still interesting to know what would have changed if I would have taken the life and be able to establish here much a brighter board and a bigger hand size. Because yeah, maybe I would have forced him to go for life, and then if he could not achieved it, I would be able to swing back quite heavy. So my opponent swings here again with Banish, which is annoying. I have to take... I mean, I don't have to take it, but I was like, I have 2Ks. It would be super annoying to invest those 2Ks both, and then he can just yeah, swing for free. So here, I think it's a 7. Oh no, it's a 6K, yeah. So I'm able to protect, but I have only 1 card left. So what I need to do here definitely is try to go for game. Unfortunately, I don't have so many dons left. So it will be difficult for me. I have a blocker. But with this board size of my opponent, there is no chance. So from here on, my only options are to go for game. Swinging here first with 7, I think it's a mistake. I should start to swing first with the Sanjis, just to see if I'm able. So it'll be basically 5, 5, 5, 7, 7. And if I have it, I have it. If not, not. But here swinging twice 7, I'm actually giving him the option to get counters back to his hand. So I had to hope that he has bricks. And if not, then it's anyway over. So 3 1Ks here, interesting. I think my opponent could have took the life here, because the only options I have is either I go 7-7 one more time. No, I am even not able to do it. Nah, it's anyway, it's game. And yeah, there is no chance for me. I should probably swing differently. 5, 5, 5, 7, 7. Maybe I would have a chance, but other than that, GG. See you in the next round. Thank you all. Bye-bye.